Hello, owl testing part 2 because I accidentally pressed stop on the video instead of starting it after I paused it. Alright, so now we're going to move on to height. So I've got my handy dandy tape measure here. Actually, that doesn't go high enough. Need a better tape measure, but that's alright. She's told me her height is 163 centimeters, and she doesn't have a scale, but she's told me her weight is 85 kilograms. So that would make her BMI 26.15, which is on the overweight, Rude, I'm on the edge of being overweight with mine as well. We'll take some girth measurements. We'll start with your waist. Just getting your permission for me to touch you in strange ways. Okay. Yes. No. Go for it. All right. It's all right, Baba. Okay.
He's almost out of milk.
He's almost out of milk. Oh no. That's all right. So, the waist girth is 110 centimeters. And then, so with the waist girth measurements for a woman, it is, sorry, a little bit high. I don't actually have it. Less than, between, okay, yeah, so it's high health risk, for certain, diseases such as cardiovascular diseases and diabetes and stuff like that. With hip, get your hip girth so that we can measure your waist to hip ratio. I would like to admit for the record, I have lost 45 kilos. She's done really well. She's doing really well in her fitness journey. So it's 123 plus 5 is 128 centimeters. So with waist to hip ratio, we're going to divide waist and hip by hip. So it's 110 divided by 128, which, thank you, because I'm not a calculator by any means.
Cadence the calculator now? 110
0.85. Cool. So with waist to hip ratio for females, you are of moderate health risk, so it's not too bad. We'll move on to the range of movements assessment. So basically we're just going to test your flexibility.
Need the bed. You're going to have to pause the movie.
Test the flexibility of your quadriceps, your hip muscles, and then we'll do the lying hamstring test, which is obviously your hamstrings. And then we'll do a lying shoulder flexion test, which is going to test the flexibility of your shoulder and your chest muscles. And then the sit and reach test, which is your hamstrings again.
Where do you want to start?
I'll start with the Thomas test. So we're going to get you to, I need to make sure we can see it. Going to get you to lie on this bench/bed with your, so sit on the edge here with your, yeah. This way. You can't really lie back flat that way. That's why I was trying to move this over. We can always move it back. So basically your knees, it's gonna, you want your leg to be dangling off the edge of the bed where your knee is. Can you even see us? Cool. And we're going to hug one knee to your chest and then lean back. Stay away from the camera, JP. And then lean back on your back.
Hayden, go JP tab.
I'm sorry, not lean back, lie on your back.
Oh, lie.
Sorry. sorry, I should have been more specific. So, don't force anything on your leg, just let it hang. Let your leg hang.
So I don't have to be able to reach the ball?
No, I'm actually testing the angle of your knee here, which is going to test how flexible your quadricep muscles are. So, a normal range would be 90 degrees. Anything more than that is restricted. It looks like it's a bit more. As you can see, as it's hanging off the bed at a weird bit of a more than a 90-degree angle. So that's your right leg. So your knee is more than 90 degrees. Okay. Can you please do it with your other leg? Can you maybe scooch forward a little bit? It's looking like your calf's resting on the bed, so I'm just going to make sure that I'm actually doing this. Okay. Same with the other knee, but more than 90 degrees. So it's looking like you need to work on your flexibility. Really hard to do with these kids here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now we'll test the flexibility of your hips. So this is actually a soft surface, so it's kind of hard to actually test. Yeah, it's all we got, because we're not at a gym, and we're a busy single mom, so we'll just say that it's more than 180. So it's looking like you do need to work on the flexibility of your hips and your quadricep muscles, and we'll continue on to the lying shoulder flexion test. So basically all you're going to do is keep lying down, let go of your knee, and put your arms up behind your head like so. Go to sleep now. You got kids throwing stuff at your head. It's great. Okay. Okay. So it's looking like that is a little bit restricted as well.
Yeah, it's called stress.
Okay. Alright, we'll move on to the sit and reach test. So basically, all we'll need you to do for this is sit on the floor and in front of this little step here and
In front or on it?
in front. And then you're going to put your feet put your feet flat on this, and then you're going to reach forward, and basically we're going to see how flexible your hamstrings are and stuff. Woo!
Come at me, boy.
I don't even know where to put this camera right now. We got a baby on her. It was really hard to find someone to look after him. Where do I put this? Okay, so sit up, please. Oh. It's a sit and reach test, so you're going to sit up and you're going to reach for your toes.
Okay, now go push me back in. Because I've got very...
No, JP. Kaden, can you look after the baby for a minute?
Entertain the child, please.
JP, I got a movie for you.
I got a movie for you. Oh, dear. You gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, so sit up. Put your feet out, flat on this.
Flat?
Yep. Put your feet flat out, flat out, flat out. Perfect. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna reach forward.
Working on it.
Working on it. All good. So,
What's the movie?
35. Okay.
Kaden,
No! JP, I got a movie.
pick that stuff up now.
I can move it, JP.
Yeah, we'll pick up the stuff that's just dropped on the floor.
Okay, JP.
So it's looking like it's
JP.
30.
JP!
30.
I got a movie out there.
35. 35 centimeters. So,
One rule, JP.
so so it's about average. It's considered average flexibility for that muscle group and stuff.
Boxing, not a yoga.
Alright, so next we've got the push-up test, but my friend here has sore arms and is not willing to do a push-up test. Yeah, a push-up. So I'm just going to fill, and she's got chest day tomorrow. So I'll just pretend like I've done it, record it in the written part of the assessment, say hi to my baby, and hopefully that still achieves me a passing mark. And then we're going to mosey on right over to the cardiovascular section of the testing. I've got 5% battery left. It's a race against time. So we've got our little handy step stool here, which I know needs to be 41.7 centimeters high. This is not. But I know you're just looking for me being able to do the technique correctly. So we'll do the best we can do. I've got her baseline heart rate. So basically, what we're going to do, can you look out for a second? We're going to step up and down on the stool at a pace of about 22 steps per minute for 3 minutes, and it's going to be about 88 beats per minute on a metronome. And then we're going to test your heart rate afterwards, and then calculate your results. So this is how it's gonna look. It's gonna be up, down, down, up, down, down. We're gonna do that for 3 minutes. I've actually got a metronome on my phone, but because I'm recording, I'll just pretend like we're measuring it at 88 beats per minute. And we're gonna go we'll just do it for about 20 seconds or something. So you all ready to go? You happy with that? Oh, good? Yeah? Alright. Alright, and begin. Down, up, down, down. Up, down, down. Alright, cool, awesome. I'm about to run out of battery on my phone, so we're just going to say that's 3 minutes. And I'll just take your heart rate measurement now. Show yourself. Okay. Alright, so. Yeah, come on. Alright. So we'll just say that it's 100 beats per minute. So 100 beats per minute. So the calculation for that, I'll probably need a calculator. So basically it's 111.33 minus 0.42 times 100 beats per minute, and that's when you'll get your calculation, which I will calculate that later when I have a calculator available. And thank you for coming to my fitness testing session, Jody. Well done. You did a great job considering there's kids running around and cats and whatnot. Thank you.